London. The city of royalty, history, and horror. Behind the foggy alleys and glowing street lamps hides a darker truth. Tonight, we peel back the cobwebs of time to explore the sinister stories of the top 3 serial killers based in London, England. Lock your doors. Dim the lights. This is not for the faint of heart. We begin in the year 1888. The slums of Whitechapel were a breeding ground for disease, poverty, and death. This is where the legend of Jack the Ripper was born. He targeted women, specifically sex workers, mutilating their bodies in ways so grotesque, even seasoned detectives were left speechless. But here's what made Jack different. He wrote letters to the press, taunting the police. One infamous note was signed, "Yours truly, Jack the Ripper." Despite countless suspects and over a century of investigation, Jack's identity remains a mystery. No fingerprints. No witnesses. No arrests. Only corpses and questions. Fast forward to the late 1970s. Meet Dennis Nilsen, a quiet civil servant living in North London. To neighbors he seemed ordinary, boring even, but inside his flat was hell. Nilsen murdered at least 12 men and boys, luring them in with kindness, alcohol, and deception. Then came the horror. He kept the bodies, sometimes for days, talking to them as if they were still alive. When decomposition set in, he dismembered them. Some remains were flushed down the toilet, which is exactly how he got caught. A plumber found human flesh clogging the pipes. And when police arrived, Nilsen simply said, "It's a long story. I'll tell you everything." He did. Our final case is recent. Levi Bellfield, known as the bus stop killer, prowled the streets of West London during the early 2000s. He targeted young women, often bludgeoning them to death in broad daylight. Random, brutal, and completely without remorse. Bellfield was linked to the murders of Marcia McDonnell, Amelie Delagrange, and Millie Dowler, a 13-year-old schoolgirl whose abduction shook the nation. He changed his cars constantly, altered his appearance, and moved frequently, making him hard to track. But eventually, forensic evidence and CCTV footage cornered him. In court he smiled. Today, Bellfield is one of the few British prisoners serving a whole life sentence, never to be released. London may be a city of beauty and charm, but even the brightest lights cast shadows. These killers walk the same streets millions do today, hidden in plain sight. Which one chills you the most? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoy true horror, darkness, and the twisted tales of real-life monsters, subscribe, because the next story might be even closer to home.